petition, first case, BKI 18-52/9/2021, Juliana Lee of Messrs. Liu Honming and Co.
If it pleases my lord, my name is Liu Honmin. I'm for the applicant, Juliana Lee. My learned friend, Ms. Dulcie Majawid is representing the state AG, and my learned friend, Mr. Muhammad Nazim bin Madwarin is representing Sabah Law Society. May I inquire with my learned friend if they have any objections to the papers found? Please use.
No objection, my lord.
Chair Muhammad Nazim?
No objections, my lord.
My lord, with your lordship's permission, may I introduce the applicant briefly?
You may proceed.
Yeah, thank you, my lord. My lord, the applicant is Sabah Han. She was born in Kota Kinabalu, and she started her primary school in Labuan, and subsequently she followed the family, moved to Tawau, and continued her primary school in Tawau. She completed also her secondary school in Tawau, and before she graduated with a law degree from University of Leeds on the 1st of July 2016, and in November 2017 she was admitted to the Bar of England and Wales, and last year on the 1st of December she started chambering in my firm, and I've been an advocate for more than 20 years. She get an exemption order on the 18th of February this year from this honorable court. There was an exemption of 6 months. So she was only required to complete 6 months of tutelage under my supervision. By 31st of May, she has completed the pupillage. And as for the various courses conducted, I will briefly say here that on the 11th of March 2021, she attended the Ethics, Practice and Professional Standard course. And on the 22nd of March, she passed the relevant test. She has also attended the Borneo Advocacy Training course conducted by the Borneo Advocacy Training Center. As for the 2 testimonials of good character, they were exhibited. The first testimony came from Mr. Nur Rosewin, who is a civil engineer based in Selangor, and the second testimonial came from Miss Intan Sabrina, who is actually a doctor in Malacca. Both of them have known the applicant for more than 1 year, and they testified the applicant is a person of good character. She has also completed the duty council courses and was given a certificate of attendance. In her affidavit in support, she also confirmed that she has not been disbarred or struck off the roll anywhere, and she is not a bankrupt, and she has Sabah origin and Sabah connection. With that, we humbly pray that her name be admitted as upon the roll of advocates, and she be admitted as an advocate of the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah.
Dulcie?
No objection, my lord.
Mr. Muhammad Nazim?
No objections, my lord.
Okay. The petition by the petitioner to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak, the state of Sabah, is allowed. And upon payment of the prescribed fee, the registrar shall cause the applicant's name to be entered on the roll of advocates.
With permission, my lord, may the petitioner stand up and take her YBGK pledge.
I, Juliana Lee, NRIC number 93-1204-12-5426, do solemnly promise to participate in Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan YBGK program as and when required to do so, namely 20 YBGK cases in the first 12 months of practice.
Thank you.
Now, the gowning ceremony shall now be performed. The petitioner will be gowned by her master, Mr. Liu Hon Ming.
Apologies, Yara. I will be gowning myself for today.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Congratulations, Miss Juliana.
Thank you, Harry.
Next, BKI 18-58/12/2021, Adam B. Aluda of Mrs. Aluda & Co.
May it please your lordship, Ruth Marcus, counsel for the applicant, moving this advocate petition for applicant Adam D.B. Aluda pursuant to sections 4, 5, and 6 of the Advocates Ordinance. My learned friend, Madam Dulce Majawid, Senior State Counsel from the State Attorney General Chambers, my learned friend, Mr. Muhammad Nazim, appearing for the Sabah Law Society.
Correct, my lord.
Your lordship, the advocate's petition was served on the State AG and on the Sabah Law Society on the same date, namely on the 10th of December 2021. May I know whether my learned friends have any objection to this petition?
No objection, my lord.
No objections, my
Okay. You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you, lordship. Briefly, I will introduce the applicant. Adam Aluda is a Malaysian of Sabah origin. He started his primary education in St. Agnes School of Kota Kinabalu, and he finished his secondary education in SM Lokyok, Kota Kinabalu. The applicant read law and obtained his bachelor in honors at the University of Multimedia, University Malacca on the 28th of April 2020. Upon graduating, the applicant did his pupillage in his father's legal firm, Mrs. Aluda and Company, under the supervision of his very strict father, Mr. Aluda. During his pupillage, he received instructions in various fields, including as required he attended the Ethics, Practice and Professional Standard course organized by Sabah Law Society. He also attended Civil Advocacy Training course organized by Sabah Law Society. In support of this petition, we have exhibited testimonial characters from two very senior members of Sabah Law Society, one Wendy Lee and Mr. Wati Junius. The applicant is not disbarred, he is not struck off or suspended to practice as an advocate, and he is not subject to any legal disciplinary action. He is not a bankrupt, and he is not subject to any bankruptcy proceedings. In the premises, he has satisfied all the relevant conditions to support this petition. Can I hear from my learned friends whether they would object to for my prayer for order in terms of the petition?
No objection, my lord.
No objections, my lord.
Okay. So the application by the applicant to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah is allowed.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Or in terms of the originating summons.
With permission, my lord, may the petitioner stand up and take his YBGK pledge.
I, Adam DB Aluda, NRIC number 950911125453, do solemnly promise to participate in Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan YBGK program as and when required to do so, namely 20 YBGK cases in the first 12 months of practice.
Okay.
The gowning ceremony.
Your Lordship, if the applicant is allowed to make some to say a few words of thanks, is it before the gowning or after the gowning?
Can we do it after the gowning?
Oh, much obliged.
The gowning ceremony shall now be performed. The petitioner will be gowned by
the petitioner will be gowned by his parents, Mr. Aluda and Mrs. Aluda.
Now everybody first and then stop.
Congratulations, Mr. Adam, and to Mr. Josh Aluda as well.
Much obliged, my lord.
Yang Arif, is it the right time to say a few words?
Yes.
Berdirikan. Thank you, my lord. I would like to take this opportunity to show my appreciation by giving thanks to my lovely parents for supporting me all the way till this very moment, since the beginning of my journey in law school. I would also like to extend this appreciation to all my friends in university who I met and by sticking by with me throughout my studies and being amazing company throughout my law degree. And lastly, to my friends in Kota Kinabalu who are here also for making this journey an exciting and memorable one to remember. To all of you, I give my sincere appreciation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next, PKI 18-59/12/2021, Chui Jiaying of Mrs. Nur Rosewin Advocates.
May it pleases my lord, Nur Rosewin for the petitioner, Ms. Chui Jiaying, and my learned friends, Wan Dulci Majawid, appearing for the Sabah State Attorney General Chambers, and Mr. Muhammad Nazim bin Madwari for the Sabah Law Society.
That's correct, my lord.
My lord, the course papers have been served on the State Attorney General Chambers and also Sabah Law Society. Before I introduce the petitioner, may I inquire from my learned friends whether they have any objection to the petitioner's application?
No objection, my lord.
No objections, my lord.
Thank
You may
you.
proceed.
My lord, the petitioner is a Malaysian citizen of full age and Sabah origin. She was born in Kota Kinabalu on 9 of April 1995. And therefore, she has Sabah connections as defined under Section 2 sub 2 sub A of the Advocates Ordinance. She started her primary school at SJKC St. James Likas from the year 2002 to 2007 and commenced her secondary education at Sabah Shungsin Secondary School from 2008 to 2013. In 2013, she graduated from Sabah Shungsin Secondary School after obtaining her SPM and Unified Examination Certificate. She pursued her law degree at University of Hertfordshire from 2014 to 2017 and was conferred the degree in Bachelor of Laws with upper second class honors on 14 of June 2017. Subsequently, she commenced her master's degree at University of the West of England, Bristol, from year 2017 to 2018, and she was conferred with the degree of Master of Laws in International Trade and Economic Law on 19 of June 2019. In 2018, she commenced her bar professional training course at BPP University Bristol and was called to the degree of the other bar of England and Wales on 11 of February 2021. On the 1st of December 2020, she commenced her pupillage in the Sabah State Attorney General's Chambers under the instruction and supervision of the State Attorney General of Sabah, Datuk Nur Asia Muhammad Yusof. And on the 1st of December 2021, she completed reading in the State Attorney General's Chambers for a period of 12 months, and therefore she has satisfied Section 4 sub 1 capital A sub A of the Advocates Ordinance. During her pupillage at the Sabah State Attorney General's Chambers, she was instructed and guided in various aspects of work, which include general legal research, vetting agreements, writing legal opinions, proofreading government contracts, and also drafting course papers and submissions. She had participated and passed the Ethics, Practice, and Professional Standard course organized by Sabah Law Society, which was held on 11 March 2021 and 12 March 2021. She had also attended and completed the advocacy training course organized by Borneo Advocacy Training Center in conjunction with the SLS on 9 of July, 10 of July 2021, and 17 of July 2021. She had also attended and completed 12 sessions of Duty Counsel Scheme and 6 sessions of the Legal Aid Scheme organized by the SLS. she had also submitted in her affidavit in support testimonials of good characters by Dr. Onzat Singh and IR Yong Lip Bing. Therefore, my lord, the petitioner has not been disbarred, struck off, suspended, or in any other manner entitled to practice as an advocate or legal practitioner, and is not a bankrupt. In the premises, she has satisfied all the requirements under the advocate's ordinance. May I inquire from my learned friends whether they have any objection?
No
So
objection,
far?
my lord.
No objection. No objections, my lord.
In the premises, my lord, the petitioner prays for an order in terms of the originating summons under enclosure 1 for an order that Ms. Chui Jiaying be admitted and enrolled as an advocate in the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah.
Okay. Order in terms of the originating summons.
Much obliged, my lord. May we proceed with the YBGK undertaking and also the robing ceremony?
Yes.
With
May we proceed?
permission, my lord, may the petitioner stand up and take her YBGK pledge.
I, Chui Jiaying, NRIC number 950409-126290, do solemnly promise to participate in Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan YBGK program as and when required to do so, mainly 20 YBGK cases in the first 12 months of practice.
The gowning ceremony shall now be performed. The petitioner will be gowned by her parents.
Congratulations, Ms. Chui Jiaying.
Much obliged, my lord. My lord, the petitioner had prepared a speech of appreciation.
Yes, you may proceed.
Yes. Jiaying, would you like to read your speech?
Mr. Nur, if it's okay with you, can you do it for me?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so this is prepared by Ms. Chui Jiaying. Okay, on this day of admission, okay, the petitioner would like to first and foremost express her gratitude and appreciation for her beloved parents, Mr. Chui Sui Kong and Madam Chua Chi Fun, for their unconditional love, support, and sacrifice to ensure that the petitioner is who she is today. And to her younger brother, Jiajun, maternal grandmother, Madam Chong Min Wan, and the rest of her family, the petitioner would like to thank them for their presence and unwavering support throughout all the years. The petitioner would have loved for her late paternal grandmother, Madam Liu Yun Kyun, to be here today. She would have made her proud. The petitioner would also like to thank her pupil master, Datuk Nur Asia binti Muhammad Yusof, and the Deputy State Attorney General, Dayangku Fazida Hatun, all the legal officers and supporting staff for the guidance and opportunities given to her throughout her pupillage and time at the State Attorney General's chambers. Lastly, the petitioner would like to thank all her friends from school, university, and fellow colleagues during her chambering period for their constant support and encouragement. That's all, my lord.
Thank you.
Next, PKI 60/12/2021, Elvin, Ashwin, Sarat Omosus, MG's Legal Chambers.
May it please your lordship. My name is Mary Gomez and I'm appearing for the applicant, Elvin Ashwin Sarat. Puan Dulcie Majawid appears for the Sabah State Attorney General's Chambers, and Mr. Muhammad Nazim bin Madwarin appears for the Sabah Law Society.
That's correct.
Your lordship, the cause papers were served on the State Attorney General's Chambers and the Sabah Law Society on the 14th of December 2021. Before I introduce the petitioner, your lordship, may I inquire from my learned friends if they have any objections?
No objection, my lord.
No objections, my lord.
Thank you. I would now introduce the petitioner very briefly with your lordship's permission.
You may proceed.
The applicant, Elvin Ashwin Sarat, is a Malaysian citizen of Sabah origin and was born on the 31st of March 1993 in the state of Ohio in the United States of America. On the 19th day of April 2018, the applicant was awarded the degree of Bachelor of Laws with honors by the Multimedia University, Malacca. The applicant started chambering under me in my firm on the 2nd day of November 2020 and completed his 12 months of pupillage on the 2nd day of November 2021. The applicant has attended the Ethics, Practice and Professional Standard course organized by the Sabah Law Society on the 11th and 12th of March 2021 and passed the proficiency test set by the Sabah Law Society on 22nd March 2021. The applicant has also obtained 2 testimonials of good character from Mr. Effendi bin Othman and Mr. Eric Chong, who are both advocates and solicitors of the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak. Both are dated 18th day of November 2021. During his chambering, the applicant has diligently attended to all work assigned to him with great dedication, and I am confident that he will uphold the scales of justice at all times as an advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak. Your Lordship, since my learned friends has confirmed that there are no objections to this application by the petitioner, may I now pray that Elvin Ashwin Sarat be admitted as an advocate of the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah, and his name be entered on the roll of advocates.
No objection, my lord.
Mr. Muhammad Nazim.
No objections, my lord.
The application by the applicant to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah is allowed. Order in terms of the originating summons.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
With permission, my lord, may the petitioner stand up and take his YBGK pledge.
I, Elvin Ashwin Sarat, NRIC No 930331915039, do solemnly promise to participate in Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan YBGK program as and when required to do so, namely 20 YBGK cases in the first 12 months of practice.
Okay.
The gowning ceremony shall now be performed. The petitioner will be gowned by his master, Datin Mary Gomez.
Congratulations, Mr. Elvin.
Obliged, my lord.
Now we shall call the last case, Arif. BKI 18-61/12/2021, Nur Rosewin binti Nur Zawari of Mrs. Luping and Co.
My Lord, I'm appearing for the petitioner, Nur Rosewin binti Nur Zawari, appearing for the Sabah State AG, the State Council Puan Dulci Majawid, and for the Sabah Law Society, the Deputy President, Mr. Muhammad Nazim.
That's correct, Yang Rif.
Before I proceed, may I ask if my papers are in order and if there is any objection.
No objection, my lord.
No objections, my lord.
Since there's no objection, my lord, thank you for that. Since there's no objection, with the court's permission and leave, I would like now to introduce the petitioner to the court. My lord, the petitioner, Nur Rosewin binti Nur Zawari, is a Malaysian citizen of full age residing in Lot 15 Lokawi, Perdana Taman Pantai Lokawi. Is aspiring to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah under the Sabah Advocate Ordinance. She is an original Sabahan, born in Kota Kinabalu on the 1st of December 1997. She has been domiciled in and been ordinary resident in the state of Sabah for a continuous period of 24 years. That's how old she is. In the premises, she is deemed to have the Sabah connections within the meaning and pursuant to section 2(2)(a) and 4(2)(c) of the said Sabah Advocate Ordinance. For the ease of reference, a certificate of the true copy of the birth certificate and national registration identity card are all exhibited and marked as NR1 and R2, respectively, my lord, exhibited in her application. Now, she completed her primary school education at Sekolah Rendah Kebangsaan Tanjung Ngaru, Kota Kinabalu in 2009. And her secondary education at Sekolah Menengah Maktab Sabah and passed her penilaian Menengah Rendah or PMR there. From the year 2013 to the 2014, she furthered her secondary education at Sekolah Menengah Sains Sabah, Bukit Padang, Kota Kinabalu, or SMESH, and passed her Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia. Following that, she commenced her foundation program in law at the University Technology Mara, or UITM Shah Alam, on 2015 and passed all her examination. She pursued her degree at the University Technology Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia from the year 2016 to 2020, and was conferred the degree of Bachelor of All Laws Honors on the 5th of January 2021. My lord, as such, she is qualified person as required by the said Sabah Advocate Ordinance. On the 3rd of December 2020, she commenced her pupillage by reading in the State Attorney General Chambers, Kota Kinabalu, under the instruction and tutelage and supervision of the present State Attorney General, Datuk Nur Asia binti Muhammad Yusuf. During the period of her petitioner's pupillage at the State Attorney General Chambers, she was guided, instructed, and supervised in the various aspects of legal works, including vetting agreements, contracts, constructing letter of advice, civil litigation, Sharia and native matters, general legal research, and drafting course papers and minutes of meetings. By the 3rd of December 2021, she has completed 12 months period of pupillage and thus has fulfilled the requirement of Section 4(1)(a) of the said Sabah Advocate Ordinance. The petitioner has also participated and passed the test in the Ethics Practice and Professional Standard course organized by the Sabah Law Society, held on the 11th of March 2021 and on the 12th of March 2021. And the applicant has also attended the Civil Advocacy Training course organized by the Sabah Law Society, held on the 9th of September 2021 and the 10th of September 2021 and 17th September 2021. She has also attended and completed the requisite 12th session of the Duty Council scheme and 6th session of the legal aid scheme organized by the Sabah Law Society at its office. The two recent testimonial of good character given by Masna Mat Saleh of Jabatan Ketua Menteri and Basri bin Musa of SMK Kinarut in support of a good character pursuant to Section 5(b) of the said Advocate Ordinance is exhibited in her application. The petitioner further verily believed that he has satisfied the requirement of Section 4(2) Section 4(2)(a) and (b) of the said Advocate Ordinance. As a date hereof, she has not been disbarred, struck off, suspended, or in any other manner disentitled to practice an advocate or a legal practitioner. And she is not subject to any present or pending disciplinary proceeding in connection with practice as an advocate or legal practitioner, and she has not been convicted in and is not subject to any pending or present criminal proceedings involving dishonesty. The applicant is neither an undischarged bankrupt nor the subject of any bankruptcy proceeding. My Lord, in the light of all the above, the petitioner humbly submit that he has satisfied the condition eligibility for admission as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah. She also believes that her application has satisfied the requirement of Section 5(1)(a) and (b) of the said ordinance. My Lord, once again, the petitioner or applicant is desirous of being admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah. She now humbly prays for an order of this honorable court that she be admitted as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah, and that upon payment of the prescribed fee, the Deputy Registrar be directed to cause a name to be entered on the rolls of the advocates pursuant to Section 6 of the said advocates. Much obliged, my Lord.
Pandusi,
No objection, my lord.
Cik Muhammad Nazir.
No objections, my lord.
Thank you.
The application by the applicant to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate of the High Court in Sabah and Sarawak in the state of Sabah is allowed. Order in terms of the originating summons.
Much obliged, my Lord.
With permission, my Lord, may the petitioner stand up and take her YBGK pledge.
I, Nur Rosewin binti Nur Zawari, NRIC number 971201-12520 do solemnly promise to participate in Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan YBGK program as and when required to do so, namely 20 YBGK cases in the first 12 months of practice.
Mr. Gowning, my Lord, I believe the gowning will be done by her parents.
Okay, congratulations, Nur Rosewin.
My Lord, is this the, can we say for gratitude and appreciation? Is it last one? Yes. Okay. Okay, my Lord, with the court's indulgence and permission, on this memorable day, the petitioner wished to take this opportunity and put on record her sincere thanks and gratitude and appreciation to the following persons. I'll be very brief. To her loving parents, Mr. Noor Jawari Harun and Mrs. Rosida Samudin, for the endless love and care along her endless journey and for believing in her. Her siblings, Rozwan, Sahida, Shahuhada, and Marina, her beloved grandparents, Dayang Hamza and Halima Daud, for all the help and encouragement that she has received. To her people master, Datuk Nur Asia Muhammad Yusuf, and all the legal officers of the State AG of Sabah for their guidance and effort and time, and all her colleagues in the State AG for their endless support during her chambering period, and to all her lecturers of UiTM Sabah, UiTM Saalam, and to her high school teachers in SMSH and Maktab Sabah for having taught and guided her to be the person of whom she is now. And of course, to all her beautiful and selfless friends that always have back. Ufaira, Hanis, Amira, Nahira, Humaira, Najihan, Masila, Jana, Hanim, Najihan, Shakirin, and Izati. Last but not the least, the petitioner would like to thank God for her blessing and to everyone who led and walked with her in this journey. Congratulations. Thank you, my Lord.
Thank you. Next.
Before the court is adjourned, the petitioner's slide gowning ceremony show will be shown in a short while.
Okay. So
Okay.
that is all, Imelda. Your microphone is not on.
The petition hearing now is over. Court adjourned.
The court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank
Much
you.
obliged, my Lord. Thank you very
Much
much.
obliged, my lord.
Congratulations
Much
to
obliged.
all to the bar.
Much obliged, my lord. Sorry for
obliged.
Much
being cut off
obliged.
just now.
Much obliged, madam.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Congratulations. Bye-bye.
Congratulations to all those called to the bar. You are welcome to the club.
Congrats.
Welcome to the club.
Congratulations, Alvin.